let's talk about a little bit about like the due diligence process because you work with a lot of different, alternative investments. What does that aspect kind of look for you, or look like on your side, and kind of how do you tie it into the Bitcoin mining side of things?
Yeah, good question. Yeah, it's rigorous, say the least. Coming from BlackRock and then Raymond James, it's do your homework, read a lot, don't trust a lot, and keep going. So I think it was really about probably 6 to 9 months of once I talked to Sean, kind of getting some information on that. I mean, I had him send me the PPM, which is 160 pages, and guess what? I'm that crazy portfolio management analyst where I read every page and I went through every page. I reviewed that, and then after that point, it's a lot of calls with Sean. I mean, I did calls with Catherine from Valiant, who was great, who was part of the operations. We even, I did a call with, Kevin, who runs Deep Hash as well, to get familiar with him because he's a big part of the team. So it's going through the key players of the operations, because it's not just Sean, but Catherine was a big part of it, as well as Kevin. Understanding that, having conversation with them, drilling them on all the what ifs, the bad scenarios. Hey, what if Bitcoin gets banned in the U.S.? We can't mine anymore. Where are you going to go? And Kevin and Sean are like, yeah, we got that covered. Yep, we're in containers. Maybe we'll move to El Salvador, right? Okay, all right, fair enough. So it's just going through all the process of what could go wrong, understanding, but it's a lengthy process because I don't take investments lightly for our clients, as fiduciaries. And when I've been doing this a long time, want to get it right for clients, want to make sure it's, a great risk reward and an investment that I would be comfortable with myself or be comfortable putting my parents in if it made sense. So treat it with the utmost, care, respect. So it takes time. And to Sean's point, I was like, hey, do you got any competitors I can look at? Like, what am I supposed to compare this to? And he's like, sorry, I don't got nothing. Then I kind of went down the rabbit hole. Well, let's understand the public miners, the Riots, the Marathons, because you can see what they're forecasting, see how they treat the mining operation, see their profitability levels, and get good knowledge from there. And then I went to a kind of several outside opinion. Some of their firms, there's a lot of Bitcoin mining newsletters and opinions. Take that in because there's pros and there's cons. You got to see both sides of it. You want to try to be as neutral, independent as possible. But when I, did it all together, I said, hey, based on all the factors, there is some risk. Obviously, the returns are really good. Risk return is one of the best investments I've seen, in my career, right? And I think this has got to be something where you got to allocate for, certain clients or high net worth clients where it makes sense because, 15% monthly basis or more is very, very good returns with, I think, very measurable risk. And that's the key. Measurable risk is why it makes sense.